So what we're going to do here is learn how to roll animation drawings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a guy's face, and then we're going to draw his head turned, and I'll show you how to roll the drawing so that you can do that. So let's start with a clean sheet of paper. I'm using a very light blue pencil. I believe it's called sky blue, which means that if you were to photograph this under black and white film, it would not photograph really. So it's a very light blue color. I start with a circle, basic circle for the guy's head, and we're going to draw a 3/4 view of his head. And I'm not sure which great artist method this is. There's probably a title to it. And I bisect the sphere. And that line, the first line was for his eyes, the second line for the bottom of the nose, and the third line for the mouth. Now I come down the middle to show the head in one half and second half, lightly drawing some eye shapes. And then the bridge of the nose comes down to that second line there. And as you can see, I put it just a little bit lower than that line. Now let's roughen where his mouth would be. And here we go with the mouth. And then the lower lip. So now I'm putting in eyelid and eyelid, eyebrow, and his other eyebrow. Like I said, this is a very light blue pencil. I'm pressing down a little bit so you can see. So here's the ridge of his eyebrow, and then his cheek coming down here. And let's see, a little bit for the mouth. The chin goes across, and then the jaw up to the ear. Now I'm changing the ear a little bit. You can do that. It's your drawing. You're the animator. You're the artist here. So I used that sphere as something to draw over, and I made his head a little bit larger than the sphere, as you can see here. And let's roughen the neck. Now, what I'm drawing on is an animation paint board, I believe. And animation checkers and painters would use this. I've had this acrylic plastic board for many, many years. As I put in a few more details here. Now, take a sheet of paper from behind. You see, put the paper down on the pegs. So now, I'm going to draw the guy has turned his head looking to the right, to screen right? Roughen the top of the head there. Let's bring it on around with the rest of the sphere, because that's what we're drawing here is a sphere, not a flat circle. We're drawing a sphere. And rough in where his neck would be. You keep everything rough because you don't want to have everything permanently drawn just on your first attempt. You want to say, well, this is where I think it should be, and let's draw in everything until we get it just right. And here's the center line for his face. At the back of that's the jaw. And let's roughen his ear. So now let's put in where his eyes would be. And I kind of make them look just like the eyes that we did on the drawing where he's looking screen left. And here's his eyebrows, one eyebrow. And the other eyebrow. And now let's put in the bridge of his nose. Oh, here comes the kitty cat. Cats can't resist drawings, you know. They show up at the most inopportune time. Come on, kitty. You see, I'm trying to do something here. And now let's continue drawing. I put in the mouth. His mouth might be a little bit high compared to, oh, kitty. Well, what are you going to do? Cat wants to sit down right on top of the drawing. Let's do a jump cut. Okay. Now let's continue drawing this guy and come down, get to his jaw, go across the chin, and the chin connects to the jaw and up to the ear, back of the ear. Let's get his neck. And there's the cat again. Hello, kitty. Please keep moving. Here's his lower lip. The shadow under his lower lip, I should say, is what that is. And let's get the top of the head going in there. We will continue this in part 2.